For this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a health pack that is added to your inventory and heals you whenever you use it. So as you can see here, I have a few health packs laid out. If I grab one, see it in my bottom right, I have that as an equipment now. If I try to grab any others, I can't because you can only hold one at a time. Now let's say I get damaged. Now I just have a script. You don't need this. That stops my shield from regenerating. When I use my equipment, it heals me up. And then I can go grab another one. This is a really cool health pack system I came up with. It's a little bit different than the usual one where you just go and walk over it and it heals you. Or you activate it and it just insta-heals you. This one is an equipment you can carry around and use whenever you want. I'll have a file share to the script as a prefab for you guys to use if you want. Other than that, let's get right into making it. Alright, so let's start by deleting this and we will begin from scratch. So, first thing is you're going to want to figure out what you want to use as your health pack. Like, what object do you want your health pack to look like? Say I was creating a Left 4 Dead map, so I was using those bags because they kind of resembled the health packs from Left 4 Dead. Let's see. Here we got a patch kit. And then just kind of customize it however you want. Kind of give it that red and white. That's iconic for health packs. I just had them glowing on my other ones because the map they were on was pretty dark. Okay, so once you have your object that you're going to use as the health pack, this is just the trick, right? Because you're not technically picking it up. You're not picking up the object. It's just creating the illusion that the player's picking it up. And so what you need to do next is you need to go to scripting, grab a invisible script switch. And then we want to put this inside of the health pack. Just like that. Now once you have that, this is all you need for the setup. Next you just need the script brain. So super important. Got to be dynamic, the health pack. And then we want to create some object references. So super important. Got to be dynamic, the health pack. You cannot reference a static object. So once you make it dynamic, add that object reference. We'll do the same for the script node. We're going to need them. What we first want to do now is create the interaction. So we're going to connect object interacted from custom events. And then we are going to go to the logic, get a branch, and we're going to go to inventory equipment. We're going to go get is holding equipment type. This is important because this is what's going to prevent players from picking up another equipment or using it. That way you can't just pick one up and then go and activate all the others and make them disappear. What we want to do is connect the branch to on object interacted. And the activating player, we're going to connect that to get is holding equipment type. So when they activate the object, they're going to check whether or not the player is holding the custom equipment type. And we're going to use, well, let's use custom equipment A. This is, we'll edit the variables for this later. So once they have that, we want to connect this to the condition of the branch. And then, if true, we want to go to objects, spawn object. And the object we are spawning is the patch kit. Now, if false, which means they do not have any equipment in their inventory, what happens is we want to give the new player who activated it, that equipment, custom equipment A. So we will just connect this to the activating player. Now we want to also, we can just duplicate this, because what we also want to do is we cannot forget about the script brain, or the script switch. So what this branch, if true, is basically doing is when they activate the switch, it's checking if they have this equipment in their inventory already. And if they do, instead of deleting it, which we'll have a script for, it spawns it. So it just pretty much is counteracting the delete script and is preventing it from going anywhere. So pretty much it acts like your inventory is full. You already have this. All right, so now we'll finish give player new equipment. And when that happens, we want to do the opposite. So we're going to go to objects, delete object. We can just duplicate these. We're going to do the same thing. Boom. That's it for the interaction. Fairly simple. You just go up, activate it. It's gone. And you can see the equipment in my inventory now. But we got a lot to do still. So the next part is the equipment trait and what the equipment does. So what we want to do now is go to events, inventory, on equipment pickup. So this is what I do. So it fills up their inventory. So it can be either a 1-use item, a 2-use item, however much. I put it at 10. So that way it's just a 1-use item. And then I make it so when they activate it, it uses all 10. Inventory equipment. So we want to adjust player equipment charges when they get it. And we're going to make the charge count 10. That's it for that. Now let's edit what the equipment does. So in events custom, we want to do on custom equipment A used. This is where you apply your traits or whatever you want this equipment to do. Say I wanted this to heal you. We're going to apply a trait set. And then we need to create a trait set. So let's declare trait set. Let's do trait shield recharge. Make sure to add the identifier. We're going to put that into the apply trait set. If we want it to recharge fast, we'll go -1. Make the recharge rate like 1,000 or whatever. Cool, so now you got your trait set. You apply it here on equipment used for activating player. Make sure to connect these. And then make sure to have apply immediately. Okay. So now if we test it, say we hurt ourselves, Pop it, heals you up instantly. But now we have that trait set applied permanently. And I don't think we want that. So, what we can do to counteract that and make it seem like a one-use item, we are going to go back to traits. And we're going to do apply trait for set seconds. To the player. And let's add the identifier. And let's apply it for 2 seconds. It's plenty of time to get the heal off. And when they do that, what we want to do is we want to go to inventory equipment and empty player equipment for the player. So once you have all of this set up, that is the base for it. And it should work. So we pick it up. So we hurt ourselves. Let's get that heal. Have no more equipment. And if we hurt ourselves, we stay hurt. Now, if you want to see how it works with 2, let's duplicate it, right? So if you want to have 2 of them, it's a pretty easy process to duplicate. You just copy this. And you just swap out the object references. Fairly simple. There. So now you can see how it blocks you from picking up a second one if you already have one in your inventory. We're gonna hurt ourselves, get that heal, and then go pick up our second health pack. Bada boom. There is your custom equipment health pack system built in. You can use this for any kind of equipment you want to have. It's pretty cool. And it really makes you feel like you're actually picking up an object instead of these base objects that they have for pickups. So you can get really creative with whatever it is you're going to pick up and whatever the equipment does. I hope you find this useful, and best of luck out there.